To check timing on some cars, it's required to pull the valve cover off, check the cam sprockets, and make sure they lined up. Should be like indications, arrows, or markings that you're supposed to go by. And the crankshaft pulley down at the bottom, there are alignment marks for that. Some cars you don't have to pull the valve cover off, but this one I have to because the VVT solenoid is inside of here, so it's got to come out. So to get this off, take all your connectors off, like here for your coils, all 4 of them. Get this vent hose off. These the harness, they get kind of clipped in, and once this right here. Then once you get your electrical connectors and stuff off, you're going to remove these 10mm nuts or slash bolt. Just unbolt them all around once you get the coils off and the electric connectors. So I'm going ahead and take that off now. Just give me a second. Valve cover is off. As you can see, fully exposed. Here's the cover right there. Now when you get this cover off, by the way, I didn't show you guys how to take the valve cover off because I felt like it was pretty much easy to do. And 2, I want to leave that for a separate video, maybe on another car, something more basic, so you can have a better understanding of how to take a valve cover out. But anyway, when you get the cover off, make sure your valve cover gasket is intact. If it came apart, if it didn't stretch, it could be, most likely it's still usable. If it's not usable, then you'll have to replace the valve cover. If you have to replace it, then it doesn't cost that much anyway, so whatever. Make sure everything is good. So next I'm going to remove this right front wheel, and I'm going to raise the car a little bit, and then I'm going to go into my service manual, and I want to check for my alignment marks, and I'm going to go from there. Okay, while I'm in the process, well, I'm trying to get my timing marks, but I'm multitasking, so just give me a minute. But for now, the best thing to do before, when you want to check timing, is when you want to put the first cylinder. The first cylinder is always by the crankshaft pulley, so this is number 1 right here. Pull the spark plug out, and we're going to rotate the engine around to the top of the piston head is upwards. So let's remove that. Put that all to the side, and just look down in the cylinder. That little dark spot right there was kind of light a little bit, grayish a little bit. That's your piston. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick a screwdriver down in there. Well, I want to rotate the engine around till it's bottomed out, BDC, and then I'm going to rotate it around again with the long screwdriver in there. So when the screwdriver comes up, then I'm at TDC. I was able to get the information on the timing marks. For this engine, it's a lot complicated. Okay, so to get the bottom half of the engine, you get this crankshaft pulley, and then you see that there is a hole right there. So basically, this hole, there is another hole on the timing cover itself. So the hole on the crank pulley lines up on a hole on the timing cover. So once that's from this one right here, and then it's bolt up here, it's supposed to be in the 6 o'clock position, so that's good. And then the cams itself, the sprockets, this phaser and then the cam gear. Okay, there are no markings on the cam gears, but there are slots on the other end of the camshafts. And so you want to get yourself like a ruler or something with like a straight edge or whatever, and pretty much I can pull this out for you so you can see. all I did was put the ruler in there so can the cams will stay in place, but I was just checking timing anyway. But yeah, see these slots right here? So they're supposed to be it's supposed to be like lined up evenly. You're supposed to be able to put your ruler through, and if you can get your ruler through that, then you're good.